Welcome to Cat Soup! My name is Kai. I'm a non-binary human, and my pronouns are they, them. And today, I don't know what I'm going to be sharing. It's just going to be whatever matters to me in the moment, whatever I feel like sharing. That's why I call it soup. It's like this big bowl of soup, and you never know what's going to be in there. I'm reading this book, and I'm just in my room, and everything's quiet. And the book is, well, it's backwards in there. It's called Alone Time, 4 Seasons, 4 Cities, The Pleasures of Solitude by Stephanie Rosenbloom. And it's talking about savoring. And I'm just sitting here being like, I love this. I love this. Because it's speaking my language. Oh, like savoring, like just listen to this. And they're talking about like techniques for savoring, but just, okay. So one technique for savoring is called sensory perceptual sharpening. It involves heightening an experience by focusing on just one of your senses, like closing your eyes to fully appreciate the fragrance of a warm baguette, or to better hear the wind rustle in the trees. Oh, and I just love it because I've been hearing the leaves rustle and the wind. I've been seeing the bees. I think they were like in this big artichoke the other day. I actually have a little video of that. I might cut to that now. I don't know. I think it was artichokes. Just feeling like the summer night on my skin, like just feeling and savoring, like that moment when you sit down and you're about to eat a meal and you just, I get to eat now. I get to enjoy this thing. Like I've been looking forward to this thing. I've been wanting this thing. And because I set like limits for myself, I do intermittent fasting. So I don't usually eat until about 10 in the morning or something. And I stop eating at 8 at night. So it's just like, for me, I could just be like, I get to eat now. And I also make sure that I have at least like 3 hours in between meals, because otherwise I'll just overeat. That's one of my anxious coping strategies. Sometimes there is like this, like I just get through a meal and I'm like, I didn't even taste that. And I was so looking forward to that. So it's just like taking that moment and like eating the coconut vegan yogurt that I love and just being like, oh, yes, this is what I want. I just want to savor. I want to savor life. And I want to feel comfortable doing that around people. So, yeah. And I think my favorite poetry comes from those like moments of savoring, those moments of being in that experience. And I think that sometimes when I'm saying my poetry, I'm wanting to like drop back into that moment and revisit it and savor it again. And those are my favorite poems. So that's what I hope that my poetry can do for you too. Hi, so I'm going to do some poetry. And it's a part of my video challenge for my fundraiser because I'm looking for help. I need help moving to Vancouver. So you'll see a link to my GoFundMe at the end. And if you would like to donate, you can. So I've been asking my friends and family for suggestions, like 2 to 3 words for poems. And then I was like, I'm just going to make poems from that. So today I actually have 5 poems inspired on 3 words that my friend Otis gave me. And if you want to give me words for poetry, that's wonderful. I totally am having lots of fun with it. So I'd love that. So the first 2 actually incorporate the words. And then the third ones were just me being in this place of poetry after doing that. So I'm going to share 5 poems because my poems are quite short. I'm going to take a moment and drop back into my body. So the words were air, cloud, and dandelion. The juicy way I bare my skin to summer air, the feeling of breathing everything in. Sweet meadow grasses, butter clouds, and soft earth. Dandelion. So that was number 1. Number 2. Electric clouds, my train of thought. Something about sunset, the way sea dancers become fairies. Telling time in gusts of breath. Childhood. Okay. And now here's the other 3 that were just a part of that evening and that night for me. The half moon, like an albino slice. I want to squeeze it, pressing it to my face. Ghost fruits. Number 4. The tar remembers the heat, gooey nostalgia under my feet. Tar. My last poem of the night. You must know. There is nothing you must know. Only things I am pleading for. Begging. So, thank you for joining me. As always, I do my poetry in the nude because I want to. All right, so yeah. If you are able to help and would like to help me with my move to Vancouver, I think the link will be there. I'm always guessing and I'm just like, maybe there, but donate if you would like to. Thanks for joining. Kai Soup.